Late last week, I spoke with friends in Burma who warned me of the possibility of a coup. But I don't think any of us really expected that would actually happen. But it did. And the coup that has happened is a major setback for Burma. It's a major blow to any hope of improvement in human rights. It undoes a decade of, albeit faltering, political opening and liberalization and democratization. It threatens freedom of religion or belief. We've seen in the course of this week among those arrested at least 3 Buddhist monks. And it poses a real setback for the ethnic and religious minorities in the country, because the military has a long history of weaponizing religious nationalism and repressing freedom of religion or belief. And this coup is a surprise because the military was in reality already in control. They controlled key ministries, 25% of the seats in parliament, and their own budget. And so this can only be about the personal ambitions of the commander-in-chief, Min Aung Hlaing, who wants to be president. And that's what this is really about. He's alleging voter fraud in the elections last November, but there's no evidence of that. We have our own criticisms of other aspects of the elections, the disenfranchising of the Rohingyas and of other ethnic groups in the country. But that's a separate matter. As far as the vote itself was concerned, Aung San Suu Kyi and the National League for Democracy clearly won that vote, and that vote should be upheld and respected. One thing I am confident of, though, is that the people of Burma won't stand for this. We don't know how long their new struggle will be or how hard it will be. Many have been arrested this week, but I'm sure that the people of Burma will find ways to resist this and find ways to struggle for a new period of freedom and democratization and human rights. And so I ask you to join me in praying for that. Pray for the release of all those who've been arrested. Pray for the international community that it will act robustly and with targeted pressure on the generals that will cause them to think again. And pray that this period of renewed darkness for Burma will not last long, and that Burma can be returned to the path of democracy and peace. That path over the last decade has not been easy. It's been full of its own challenges and setbacks, but this coup is the biggest setback of all. And so I hope you will join with us in CSW in praying with renewed effort at this time for the people of Burma.